south. South, we have the land. I believe that
they are not.
we
It's
will
not
be.
their priority. It is no longer their priority. They want to build the airports. Okay, they want to build a 5-lane highway to nowhere, not to farms, so where the people are growing food and not. They will need good road. No, they want to do all this because it is easier and faster to rip the state off, rip the people off, than to really invest, like you are saying, to really invest in the people. They won't.
So, but the question now is that what legacy are they going to leave behind? That okay, you rule states or where the citizens, went, hungry. Is that the legacy you are going to leave behind?
Yeah, that's their legacy.
It's not this thing. So, and again, when we are talking about, we'll be talking, because sometimes when I tune in, I'll be hearing things about this, our religious leaders also. Honestly, when we look at the Bible, I don't know, if you really check the Bible very well, you discover that it is not the prophet of those days that goes to this king. Is the king that they feared the prophet of those days. Take for example, if they say Elisha is coming to a particular place, even the king of that place will be trembling. What is Elisha coming for again? No, what is he coming for again? Because they maintain their integrity. They won't just go and take anything. Look at Elisha. When you discover there was this little girl that they captured, in Syria, that the master has a leprosy. They call his name Nehemiah. He has leprosy. So he now told the wife that there is a prophet in Israel that can heal this man. They are the usual legacy. Instead of the king of Syria to contact the prophet, he contacted the king of Israel to heal this man. The man tore his cloth. He said, am I in the position of God to heal? He said, no, I can't do this thing. But when Elisha had it, he said, ask the man to come. He said the man should come. When he heard that the king tore his cloth, he just told the man, go and wash in River Jordan for 7 times. The man was like, so there's no better river for you to go and wash in the river. The servant persuaded him, said, go. The man washed, and then this. But he gave, why I'm going that, he gave Elisha gift. Elisha refused. He refused it. So, but when you compare it to what is happening today, even though the man didn't even give today, they will ask that,
they will threaten you.
Would you give me something for this? So I believe that though there is something we have to note, is that I continue to say it. We may castigate most of them, but there are some that have been reserved, just like what happened in Israel that time. That when Elijah was saying that he is the only prophet that have not bowed his knee, to Baal. God says, shut up, I reserve 7,000 who have not bowed their knees to Baal. There are some who still maintain their integrity. But one thing we have to note is this. They said, how do you know a true prophet? How do you know a true man of God? Because the question is that there is no anybody that is clamoring, do all kind of things, all this shenanigans, is talking about religion. When Jesus was alive, when Jesus was with us here, when he was here with us, Jesus did not talk about religion. What the message we are to preach as Christians is Jesus. Anything that different from Jesus, write it off. Take for example, if you want to do something now, you ask yourself, what will Jesus do?
Mm.
What will Jesus do in this matter? So that is what you're supposed to ask. If you have that guiding principle.
Thank you so much, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I love the perspective or from the angle you've chosen to deliver that your message. And I know people who are actually like very much vast, right, in the Bible and all that. They are much blessed to hear that from you because you kind of like said what I would say in a biblical way, and the message is still passed. So thank you. Okay.
Okay.
And you have a good one. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So because of our timing as well, all right. I was thinking that we could possibly have maybe one or two more calls before we call it a day, and I can possibly go get myself ready for the evening, possibly if I'm going to be on. Okay. So, however, if you are still here with me, right, I seem to be having a bit of an issue with that line. Okay. So please like the broadcast if you haven't already. Share it. That is also if you haven't done that. Maybe subscribe too if you haven't as well. Or if you do have one or two things to say yourself, right? The number to call is right there on the screen. Again, I want to say a very, very, very big thank you. I don't know if I should say your name, or I choose not to possibly say all your names all the time anymore. Those of you are indeed, you know what I mean, supporting this platform with your own widow's mite or token. However, I will take maybe just one more. Okay, and I can go get it for the evening. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marigo.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm good. This is Adega from Edinburgh.
Adegza.
Yes, from Edinburgh.
There you are. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Good to have you here then. Please.
Yeah, I just want to make references to what is happening in Nigeria. Like what is happening in Kaduna now. Recently, what happened in Kogi State regarding the governor spending 80 billion and the governor of Kaduna over 400 billion. Can you now see the reason why the state are not growing or they are not developing? Because this money these guys are stealing are meant for the developmental purposes. When you go to this state, even the internal roads that are supposed to be built by the government, they didn't do it. No hospital, no schools, everything. But my pain is that the people they have subjected to this suffering, they are some are still supporting them. Understand? When they see a platform like this that they're supposed to appreciate, they will now be criticizing the platform that is exposing the rot that their leaders are doing. So these are some of the things. Whenever I listen, I hear things, I became amazed. Are these people actually thinking at all? Are they reasoning? These are the people who are subjected to the suffering. This money they stole is meant to build house, to build the road. Even in the old, say that what they call state low cost. These houses that the state government build as an investment for the state, that the civil servants, they will, just as we do mortgage here, they will occupy it and they will be paying it until they pay and it become their own. Today you cannot find all those kind of things in Nigeria anymore.
No.
Rather, the oppressor, they were using it, responsible their children, doing all manner of things. And the people they subjected to this suffering, they are still celebrating them. It is very, very unfortunate. As regarding the National Assembly, do you know the reason why we are facing what we are facing in Nigeria now, that there is nothing like a National Assembly anymore? Understand? They are just there for figuratively. There's nothing like that again. Because all this that Kolu is doing is going scot-free with it. The National Assembly have the power to what? To stop all these things.
To do.
You remember that during Lawan said anything that the president brings, he will just sign it. That's what he did all throughout his year. He left there. Everything, either good or bad, they will just sign it. Even when people say no, he said that it will say it's I that have it. he will just sign it, and it will become this thing. All these they are doing. Like when you look at the poster, this thing that did not pass through procurement, did not pass through other this thing, this National Assembly can halt it. And also see the speed at which National Assembly pass this national anthem. Among all the things that Nigerians are suffering on, it is the changing of national anthem that is their priority. You can see the type of leader.
They turn around and say Nigerians should be patient. Patient to be finished. Patient until they are all dead.
Okay. No, the challenge is that what happened this week, I'm very unhappy with Labour. Very, very unhappy with Labour. Because that strike, for the first time since even throughout the Buhari time till now, they've never had a strike that as strong as that one that they have for money. Very effective. I was thinking if they should have hold on to 1 week and tell them a lot of things will change in Nigeria. And they went back to negotiation and they said, we will give you above 60,000. And they said they are relaxing it. It doesn't make sense. And that's why Nigeria's worker or Nigeria, they doesn't take Ajero and his colleagues serious. Because whenever they start any fight, they don't achieve results. And they will come back. So if peradventure, the government did not give them what they want, or even half of what they want again, they will not say, let's go back to strike. It doesn't make sense from a reasonable person. When you come to religion in Nigeria, I think most of the religious leaders too, because of the government policies, has even made many people to become enslaved to this religious leader. When you look at from the beginning, understand, religion, understand, most of these people that are doing this now, they were beneficial of these missionary schools. It is expected that any church that has a school, that school is supposed to be a missionary school. And a missionary school, they are supposed to even be cheaper than the government because they are meant to bring the downtrodden, those people who have been right up that they are not going to be anybody in life. This legal university school is supposed to bring them up. But unfortunately, most of these schools, they are even more expensive than the commercial school in Nigeria. And to make the matter worse, I told somebody yesterday, I said, of what value is gold if it cannot be mined? How can you be a member of a particular denomination? Your denomination be the university, and your daughter, your son cannot attend it. And you are sitting there clapping. I said, clapping. And these people in question.
Asking God for miracle.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Their children are abroad. You see children, they born in your presence in that same church. They send him abroad. I went abroad, school, I come back, and I see Benny down greet him and call him mommy and daddy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Doesn't.
And finally, if those who are still hoping for a better Nigeria in 2027, until they bring, I don't know why INEC, the chairman of INEC, Mahmudu, is still allotting the affairs of INEC today. This is one of the things I want obedience to really look at. If they are looking for a way where things will be better for them, because the other election they did after 2023 general election, nothing is good about it.
No.
If they are still looking to hold any election in the future, I think Mahmoud should not be heading that agency. Understand?
Yeah. They should be making a demand that everybody there should be out and independent.
All the commissioner, the Mahmoud, all of them, they must go. If they are looking for a better thing that I even say is better in the future, and the judiciary too. So these are the two agencies that really play a very negative role and brought this monster to us that is destroyed everywhere. So this is my kind of advice to obedient people. If they really want a change in the future, now let that man step down now.
Adeza.
So thank you so much, my brother.
Much again as well, right?
All right.
You have a good afternoon. Okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
That's Adeza there from Edinburgh. Here in Scotland. That's Edinburgh is actually the capital of Scotland. So when Scotland become independent, right? Except that changes. So Edinburgh will be the capital. Small but beautiful. And if you haven't if you have never visited the place, you should please visit. And yeah, I think on that note, let us bring this chat to a close as the first part of what is still going to be today. All right. And then we can go get ready for later in the evening. But before then, there is going to be a replay of last night that is going to pop up after this video. Okay. If you missed that last night or you missed some of the premiere this morning, you can indeed catch up. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the replay too. I will be back later. Until then, you have a good one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé mi nọ́mbà wá.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o.